Welcome to the E2E channel, where successful entrepreneurs share their insights and ideas with aspiring entrepreneurs. Today we are really privileged to have Keeven White from White Space Creative, based in the historic district of Akron, Ohio, with us. And White Space Creative is what is called an integrated communications firm. Before, Keeven, I get into all the awards and accolades, explain to me what an integrated communications firm is really all about.
I think blending a lot of the communication vehicles that are available today is really what makes us an integrated place. There's lots of web development firms, and there's lots of print people who will do some print design for you and stuff, and there might be an e-commerce company or an email marketing company that specialize in their own niche industry, sub-industry of what we do, but we kind of blend all those things together. And we might do a campaign for somebody that launches a little piece of a TV campaign that drives somebody to a website where we then capture their information and send them an email blast. So integrating all those components together into a vehicle for the customer to communicate or to attract or do whatever their end goal is really what we do.
Now, do you do all of those things for each customer, or do they choose, in essence, from what they need, what a menu might be?
They pick and choose. Oftentimes we may do the whole ball of wax for somebody. They might use us for one component of it, but our understanding of it helps us work with other people in the chain. It really depends on the client. We're very flexible in working with people.
How many people do you have under your roof right now?
Currently there's 26 people.
That's a lot of people.
It shows up every other Friday.
Yeah, it's called paycheck day.
Yes.
Give me some money, boss. Yeah, I'm here. Give me an idea of a project recently that you have done. I mean, you don't have to share the name of the client, but that'll give us an idea of some of the expertise your firm has.
Oh boy, we're working on a big website project right now for a group of brands under the umbrella of Durrell Industries. They're a juvenile products kind of thing, so they would have several sub-brands on there, and we're developing a website, actually redeveloping a website we did about 3 or 4 years ago, with a new look and some new marketing directives it's intended to educate their consumers about their products, capture information about those people, and that will be an ongoing 6 to 9 month project for a big piece like that. Down to where we just did a logo design for a local library, so that is a kind of condensed thing. So we run the gamut of sizes and styles of projects.
And you also are in the print business. You did share with me prior to our going on camera that one of your first clients, it wound up to be an annual report.
Yes, we do quite a few annual reports, both for larger institutions such as banks, down to we do quite a bit of nonprofit work. We get a lot of creative flexibility and working with 2 colors and things like that for nonprofit annual reports. Before
we get into how you started your firm, I'm going to go through a list, if you don't mind, of the accolades, and this might take the entire webisode today. White Space Creative has received the Team NEO Success Award in 2004, 2005, 6, and 7. The Weatherhead 100 Award in 2006, the Weatherhead 100 Upstart Award in 2004, and if I can speed this up for the film a little bit, Cascade Capital Business Growth Award, 2006, 5, and 4, Medical Mutual Pillar Award for Community Service in 2005, 4 consecutive International Summit Creative Awards, American Institute of Graphic Arts, that's what that is all about. In 2003, Crane's Cleveland Business 40 Under 40 Award for you personally. Small Business Leadership Award, National Philanthropy Day. That's just giving money away. That's what that big word means. From the Association of Fundraising Professionals, Entrepreneur of the Year Award, June 2007, right about now, Greater Akron Chamber of Commerce. 2007 Leading Edge Award, 101 mid-market companies who have been identified as having created the most value for themselves in the northeastern Ohio region. Are you getting bored yet? 2007 30 for the future, 30 young professionals who live, work in the greater Akron area, who are trendsetters and make an impact on the region through leadership, entrepreneurship, and/or community service. In 2007, 13 Addy Awards for your firm. 2005, 10. 2004, 7. You got a National Corporate Identity Award in 2004. The point of all this, though, is that if a person is thinking about being an entrepreneur, these are some of the fun things that are out there for all the hard work. It's not just the money. And one of the things that you and I talked about is the fact that your firm does not, you personally, don't concentrate on things like how much money are we making, etc. What things have you discovered help your success in business internally?
Yeah, it's all about people, taking care of your employees and taking care of your customers and making sure your employees are taking care of your customers. And if you do those things well, you'll create customer advocates who will go out and do selling for you. That's part of what the awards that we participate in a lot of times is. It's a lot easier if somebody, it's a lot easier to sell yourself if somebody else is saying you should check out these guys rather than saying, hey, look how great I am. And that's part of our strategy for doing a lot of those things.
Let's go all the way back to the beginning. You spent a number of years at a fairly recognizable consumer products company, Little Tikes. You were in their print collateral department and also helped design packaging. You have a degree from Kent State University, BFA in graphic arts, and your father did printing along with having another job as you were growing up. Let's go all the way back. What did you learn from your dad?
Well, I learned you have to keep up with technology, because if you don't, you'll get run over by it, for one. But I also learned a lot about hard work. And I can always remember growing up that he would go to his own printing business from 7 to 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then go work a factory job from 3 to 11 in the afternoon. So I learned a lot about work ethic, but I also learned a lot about there's more to life than just working. And so I try to take from that experience and apply more of there's a cutoff point to where work ends and family begins.
You graduated from Kent State. You interned at Little Tikes. They brought you on after you graduated full-time, and you spent about 7 years there.
Yeah, actually they brought me on before I graduated.
Okay.
They hired me between my junior and senior year of college, so I finished up my senior year part-time while I was getting experience and working full-time there at Little Tikes. Then
you decided, good idea, I'm going to stay there for a while. And tell me some of the things that you did. Tell me also first, though, your interview as an intern, the HR person asked you what question and what was that response that maybe we wouldn't tell other people to do?
Yeah, they asked me how long I could possibly see myself working there, and my response at the time was about 5 years max, because I had planned to start my own business at that time, and I wasn't planning on staying there any longer than that. Yeah. I ended up being there for about 7 years actually, because at the time it was a fantastic experience. I was given lots of growth opportunities, lots of training, lots of responsibility, that it was well worth my time to stay there as long as I could to get what corporate America had to offer.
Well worth the path to help you onto your own firm.
Yeah, the lessons I learned and the training I got were invaluable to what I've been doing today.
And I think you also had an opportunity of rubbing elbows with the founder, if you will, who then went on to found another company.
Yeah.
And he was considered to be one of the outstanding entrepreneurs of really the last century, if you will, in the United States.
Yeah, Tom Murdo, he's definitely, I learned a lot from him, if not directly, because I didn't work with him a lot directly, although I had some interaction with him, but I learned a lot about what he left behind when he left. The organization that he built, the structure that he built, and the people that he built around him were phenomenal, and we still keep in touch with those people, and it's amazing what that group is still doing today. So it says a lot about Tom and his ability to identify and get people moving together in the same direction.
And we'll pick up with that idea as soon as we come back for a second webisode with Keeven White from White Space Creative in Akron.